Ryan, when you were down by 18 at half and then 20 at the 50-minute mark, it could have been anything. So how do you assess the effort and the fight back?
Yeah, super proud of our effort and how we kept fighting and going after the game. It's probably something we've been guilty of in the past couple of weeks, is just going out of the game, especially towards the back end. But you could see there the boys, they stuck to the process and continued to chase the game and not do it like willy-nilly or playing touch footy, just played some really good controlled footy and stuck to the plan, so I was pleased with that effort.
And you did it as the troops fell by the wayside. I think you finished with 14 available. So firstly, Paul Turner, that looked the most serious. How's Paul? Yeah,
I just got to check on him. He's all right in there. He's just showered up. We'll probably get it scanned. I think his knees to the back, so maybe ribs. I'm not quite sure yet.
And Jaden Sullivan's hamstring, significant?
Poor bugger. I don't know. We'll have to get it scanned, mate. But he's obviously had some hamstring troubles in the past, and it's disappointing for him because I thought he's starting to make some real progress in his career.
And then Jacob Little had his head slammed into the surface. Is he okay? Pulled off by the independent doctor, HIA?
Yeah, they pulled him off, which is, we've got to do the right thing by the players and make sure that their health and safety is the most important thing. He's pretty coherent in there. He's not showing any signs to me. So, but we'll go through the process and make sure that we look after his health first.
Ron, there's been so much said over the last few weeks about Ben Hunt this, Ben Hunt that, but when you see a bloke like Junior Ramon come out and have that performance, does it sort of reassure you that this club's in really safe hands, not just for the next couple of years, but well into the future? Yeah,
it's good to see. I'm just glad to see, like, Junior played really well, which is exciting for him, but just the fight in the boys, like, it would have been a heap of reasons there just to give up with the injuries that we had and people playing out of position, but I send a message down and throw so-and-so this position and you move to there and they don't even blink twice, they just run there and just try and do that job as good as they can. So, yeah, pleased with that mentality from us tonight. Not thrilled with our defence. Still a huge area of work on for us. But, yeah, we've got to keep building on that. That's not an overnight fix. We've got to keep chasing that and trying to get better.
Is that sort of the standard now, Ryan, for the rest of the season, that effort and just that ability to, even though finals might be out of reach, but that's the standard for the rest of the season now?
Yeah, 100%, mate. There's no other way to live your life, really. We've got to continue to strive for that every week and challenge each other to live up to that. And then eventually the bounce of the ball will go our way. Unfortunately tonight there's a couple, that just didn't go our way. A little bit of luck. You need a little bit of luck at times, and we're just not getting it at the moment, but I think you can see we've got a pretty resilient group in there that want to continue to fight and continue to, chase that level of performance that we demand of ourselves, because we can't continue to make excuses for it. We've got to face it square in the eye and just keep chasing it.
Speaking of bounce of the ball, it felt like that try right on half-time when they scored off the kick off the post was crucial. Was that how you saw it as well?
Yeah, it was, mate. Yeah, I figured he's pretty good at that, but yeah, obviously it's a big part of his game. I think we dropped the bomb to let him down there, and then that turned into field position, and we defended really well on our trial on that set. The bounce of the ball went their way, but you know what, they had effort on that too, so I can't discourage that. The one in the second half on the Rapana one where the knock on one, like up.
How did you see that?
Yeah, knock on. I don't want to talk about it anymore. It's a knock on. It's come off his hands and gone forward, so it's not really worth talking about.
Well, given the fight back and the controversial tries, you must really lament the 18-0 head start you gave. What went wrong over the first 20 through your eyes? Yeah,
we got penalised with our first. We made a line break and we got pulled back for an obstruction. That's the sort of thing at the moment that's happening to us. I thought we were defending okay. I thought we were doing a pretty good job within our sets and managing the game and keeping it flowing. But then it was like we spoke about it at half time. Like, I think we missed 28 tackles to their 48 or something like that. So we got scored on a lot, but it was just like one critical play within a set sort of blew up into a try on us. It wasn't like it was an overwhelming sort of wave of, attack coming at us that run us all the way to our try line. They fell over the line. They've got some really good players, and one of those missed tackles turned into a try, and that's where we need to be better, and we need to make sure that we deal with those key players a bit better.
As been mentioned, the standard's been set. You go by Tigers here, Manly here. Do you have a specific goal for the rest of the season, Ryan, or is it just win as many games as you can?
Yeah, obviously winning's a goal. That's what we need to start. Like, winning's not. It's ingrained habit, and we need to make it ingrained habit in this club, and we need to make sure that we keep learning how to win and why and how we did it. And once we get that, I feel like this group can really explode off the back of that confidence and that belief. Trying hard enough isn't good enough. We've got to continue. Like, winning is what we play for. It's a results-driven business. So, whilst we're happy with the effort, we're not happy with the outcome, and we've got to continue to work hard at that.
I think we saw Jack Bird play reserve grade early tonight. Just talk through the decision for him to play reserve grade rather than straight back in the NRL.
Yeah, he's been carrying a bit of a knee injury for a long time now. It's just been a niggling one, and I'm not doing him any justice by giving him. He hasn't been able to run a lot, and then just throwing him straight into NRL. He needed to sort of play some footy because every time we've wheeled him back, we've rolled him straight back in, and it hasn't been the best thing for him. So we're just trying to look after him in that area.
Ryan, we saw some reports today. Dean Young may be linked with a move back to the club in an assistant coach capacity. Have you had any chats with Shane Flanagan around that sort of area going forward for next year? And
I spoke with Flano about different things, but yeah, I'm trying to remain. It's my job right now to lead this team right now, and if I take one eye off that, then I'm not doing the right thing by the team. So I don't want to, without being disrespectful to it, I don't want to focus too much on next year. It's my job right now is to just make sure that we focus on the right now, and I'm not writing anything off and looking towards next year, because I wouldn't be doing the team justice, and that's not my job. My job is to work hard for this team right now, and that's what I'm going to continue to do.
Are you enjoying working with this playing group of guys?
Yeah, I love them, mate. I love coaching these boys. Like you can see tonight, like there would have been multiple reasons and excuses for them just to roll over and give up. But they're working really hard, they're training really hard, they care, they're buying in, which you can tell. Like that's not the result tonight wasn't through a lack of buy-in or disrespect to the team or the jersey. It was the opposite. It was just some execution stuff, and that's probably where we've let ourselves down the last 3 weeks in a row. It's more execution than anything else of getting our job done, and it's not through a disrespect of the plan or working hard for the team. So yeah, we just got to keep working hard at that execution. Thanks, guys.